choice.
Television type of AEW
but this
program.
is the last time.
And I think
I'm tired of...
And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the Kruger is going to start doing
I'll go ahead
things
and say
our
this.
way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Do I just want Punk back and then hope we can all get to where we hope to be? I would like Punk to come back, and I would like things to go back the way
Welcome to
hope
Mars.
they would get to. This is not the first locker room Punk has blown up with his attitude and his demeanor.
I'm gonna need you to step on one of those
That's the
red
question I
squares
ask
on the floor
myself.
for a
Forgive,
bioscan.
move
This'll
on.
only take a second.
What makes me think this is going to be the last?
Okay, let me
Punk
get
encounter
this
that he's done in
started.
the locker room when it wasn't the first?
We don't know. We don't know.
I mean, and that's my whole
Moving
ordeal.
around only makes the test
That
take
Punk
longer.
did this time around was damn near catastrophic for
All right,
what Upstart
bioscan looks
Company.
good. You're cleared for entry.
And so we put it past us and move on, and it happens again. You look like an idiot when you're just going to cut your losses and move on and stick with the guys who know are here for
Welcome
you.
to Mars.
And
First time?
Like Cody said,
You can just leave your
with the
bag there.
with the same motives that that you have, the same mantra and the same and everything else. But what if you bring him back and it doesn't? I mean, you screw me once, shame on you. You screw me again. What the fuck were you thinking? You brought him back.
Send up
you
your
hope
quarters.
things are going to be different? Were they different the
Okay,
first 10
there's
times?
a few
you
things
fucked
we
up the
need to
locker
take
room
care
like
of
this?
first.
I mean,
This is
nobody
your
to blame but
personal
himself
data
if this happens
assistant.
again. So if he let him
You'll
go,
need
I
this
wouldn't
to
blame
access
him,
all
man.
secure
I really
areas.
wouldn't.
If you get clearance for any security
It's
zone,
going to be something. I mean, they
it'll
said
download
a
directly.
couple of months
It's
and Punk is going to be back,
important, so don't
ready
lose
to go.
it.
We don't know for sure.
I see
and,
here that Sergeant Kelly
it's gonna
has
be,
requested
it's gonna
your
be a very
immediate
interesting
attention.
spring and summer
Head
for
directly
AEW
to
because,
Marine
that's
Command.
what's going to be on everybody's
It's just
mind.
that way.
I hope
Follow the sign.
mended fences can be had here with everybody involved. I think it's going to make for a better AEW. We got this other story too, which kind of pissed me off. And in typical fashion, Conan backtracked. Conan, and I was going to say this in my live stream tomorrow. I'll probably end up talking about this again tomorrow as well. Conan fires back at Konosuke Takeshita for doing an Eddie Guerrero signature frog splash in Texas. And Miro actually came to the defense of Takeshita days after Conan went after Takeshita on his Keeping It 100 podcast. Conan took issue with Takeshita imitating Eddie Guerrero during his match with MJF on Dynamite, hitting a frog splash and doing Eddie's signature pose at the top. He says, well, Takeshita, he's got heat with me, and he's lucky I wasn't in El Paso, because he went up and he did the fucking Eddie Guerrero thing for the frog splash. You're not Mexican, dude. I don't care. Stick to your nationality.
Mars City is a
Conan said on his podcast. Miro took to Twitter to defend Takeshita and said, I bet you all that Conan, or whatever his name is, can't last 10 seconds with Takeshita. Conan, of course, backtracked on his comments and said, and I quote, Takeshita, that thing was a joke.
I'm here
like, I'm really going to get mad over him doing a frog splash.
Problems.
Everyone does
really?
it. You actually
Do I need to
believe I
remind
was
you of the
hot.
groundbreaking
Joke's
work that
on
we're
you.
doing here?
After
No,
one fan accused Conan of
but I've been
backtracking and
authorized by the
suggested he should
board to
apologize,
look at
Conan
everything.
fired back with this
The
remark, and I
board
quote,
authorized
please
you?
don't tell me what I did
The
or what my
board doesn't know
intentions
the first
were.
thing
If you
about
don't think
science.
it was
All
a
they
joke,
want is
that's
something
on
to
you.
make them more money.
That's
Some
on you. He says,
product.
that's on you. That's on you.
Don't worry.
It shouldn't have been
They'll
said,
get their product.
period. And
After
this
how
shit is
many
ridiculous.
accidents?
This may have been
Tell
one of
me,
the worst
Dr.
fucking
Intruder,
takes
why are so
that I've
many
ever
workers
seen.
spooked, complaining,
I
requesting
didn't know
transfers
nationality
off Mars?
needed to be had to do a
They
fucking
simply
frog
can't handle
splash
life here.
and imitate
They're
Eddie
exhausted
Guerrero.
and overworked.
Sasha Banks has done
If I
it.
had a larger,
Ricochet
more
has done
competent
it.
staff
Kevin
and bigger
Owens has
budget,
done it. How many
these
fucking false
accidents
finishes have we
could have
seen
been
with Eddie
avoided.
Guerrero where someone drops
I'm
the
afraid
fucking
you'll get
thing?
nothing
Finn
more until
Balor,
my
I mean,
report
has
is
done
filed with the
the
board.
object
I will
in the
need
hands
full
and he throws
access,
it
Dr.
away.
Petruga, Delta
And
included.
he pretends
I
like
won't
the
have any
referee didn't
difficulties
see it.
doing that, will
I mean,
I?
everybody imitates
Only
Eddie Guerrero.
if
You
you
should be
get
fucking happy
lost,
that Eddie
Swan.
Guerrero, to this
Just
day,
stay out of
is
my
being
way.
imitated by
Amazing
everybody because
things will
everybody
happen here
loves Eddie.
soon.
This was a
You just
fucking
wait.
terrible take. Conan sucks. Imitate Eddie Guerrero. He could do it any day of the fucking week. And good on Miro for coming out and supporting him, man. I love to see that, even though he's not on TV, which Conan kind of blasted him for. Yeah, where's your fucking career at, pal? That's
Where's
just
Conan's?
I don't know. Where is Conan's? He's got a podcast with Disco Inferno.
You have a better,
that says it all.
You have a better podcast partner than fucking Conan.
Yes, 1,000%. I mean, what a shit fucking and no, he wasn't joking. I don't believe a fucking word. I don't need to listen to his podcast like he wanted us to. That's just, please listen to my podcast. No, you have to hear the whole context of the story. No, you said it, and it came off that way, and I heard the fucking clip.
Attention.
You sounded
Dr.
dead serious
Braddock.
when you said
Please
it, and no,
report to
the
Environment
backtracking is not allowed. Go fuck yourself.
No, he made it very racist the way he put it out there.
Of course he did.
If he somehow would have just regulated his point to
Took your sweet
those
time,
who were close
Marine.
friends with Eddie,
Now,
or something
here's
like
the
that,
situation.
maybe
Another
it wouldn't
member of
have
the
been,
science team's
maybe it
gone
wouldn't have been
missing.
received
Since
as
you're the
bad as
ranking
it was.
FNG, you get to
But he
find
made it
him.
racist like
I want you to
that.
check
Yeah,
out the old
thanks to
decommissioned
fucking
comm
doing it. He's
facility.
getting no
You heard he might be
support.
heading that
That's
way.
bullshit.
The only way
Wrestling
there is
is
through the
wrestling.
service
Wrestling is
passage
not
under
a
Mars
race,
City.
right?
I programmed
That's
this
like,
sentry to guide you to the maintenance
I don't know,
elevator.
that's like you gotta be
You
Italian
follow
to make
the sentry
pizza.
better than you
Like you
followed
can't make good
orders
pizza.
so
You're like,
far.
bro, you make
Pick up
tacos.
some
You make
gear at the security
apparently you
checkpoint
make
at the
delicious
bottom of the
tacos. You're not
elevator.
fucking Mexican. You need to be Mexican to make fucking
When you
tacos.
find him,
Holy shit.
I bet
You're
my
not
tacos are
hurting.
better than fucking Conan's.
now move out.
Do I gotta be a fucking farmer in the middle of Montana, nowhere, bumblefuck Montana, to make a fucking nice steak in my own kitchen? I mean, give me a fucking break.
Get the fuck out of here.
What a ridiculous fucking concept. That's just as bad as the people.
When you
Oh, you're
complete your
not in
mission,
the industry. You
report
got
back
no
here.
business talking about
Move
pro
out.
wrestling.
You
Give me
got
a
a mission
fucking
to
break.
accomplish.
You kidding me?
No. I mean, don't try to separate wrestling fans into a race issue like that. That's complete bullshit. You don't have to be Mexican or white or black to do anything that you would like to do in wrestling. Don't you gotta be respectful. That's it. And he was paying respect to fucking Eddie Guerrero. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Nothing. Eddie Guerrero is being idolized and memorialized every fucking time people are out there in the ring. In 2023, it's going to happen in 2033, 43. It's going to happen when Jesse and I are gone off this planet. It doesn't matter. What is the problem? It's so stupid. It is so fucking stupid, man. Conan is a fucking
Attention
absolute
UAC
clown.
personnel.
He should have been dragged to that comment. Good for him.
Volunteer at Delta Labs
I
today.
feel no pity for him. That
See your
was a
service branch
complete
director for more
mistake that he
details.
did, and no, he said it and he meant every fucking word. Now he's backtracking because he got to eat for it. Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Moving on.
Someone is all elite tonight.
Who's all elite?
Mark Briscoe.
Mark Briscoe is all elite. Yes.
The graphic is up, buddy.
That is fucking great news. Yes. Tony Khan is a fucking beast, bro.
If you don't move out now, they're gonna bust both our asses.
Mark
The
Briscoe
UAC
is
cares about the
all
quality of
elite.
life of its employees.
Awesome.
Please take
There you
advantage
go.
of our quality medical care
Yes,
services.
I can't hear Jesse. Let me do mine. There you go. There you go. There you go. There we go. Unbelievable.
Guy gives us what we want as fans.
There you go. Tony Khan's always looking out for the fans. Got the best interest of the fans in his heart. Love him. We'll get to Jay Briscoe. Opening match. I'm not going to really dive too much into this because, I didn't really care about this opening match. Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Great Khali 2.0 here. Satnam Singh versus Orange Cassidy, Billy Gunn, and the Acclaimed. Big 8-man tag team match here. Now, normally, Jesse, I would be right where you are, and you would find very much Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. I love Jeff Jarrett. We would find Jeff
Welcome to
Jarrett
the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass it through security. Okay, grab your gear. Your stuff's in the storage cabinet.
Nobody cares at all. But I'm going to give Jeff Jarrett pass tonight, and I commend Jeff Jarrett because any normal man would say, you know what, I'm going to take a step back and just do what I got to do.
You need to secure your gear, Marine.
Father, Jerry Jarrett passed away. Yeah.
Your stuff's in the storage cabinet. Now you're ready for combat. Let me do a radio test. MarsSec radio check. Excellent. Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction, then straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it? Okay, you're all set. Oh yeah, keep in mind, civilians are working down here. Don't get excited and shoot any.
You don't have a lot of time, Marine. You need to move out.
Oh, haven't seen anyone new down this way in quite some time. Welcome to the dungeon, brother. Enjoy your stay.
Hey! You're looking for the scientist. I'm not sure you want to find him. You see...
What's going on up there?
You maintenance guys not keep any of these materials?
Hey, you're that new guy headed to the old comm center, right? You better hustle up, pal. This passage doesn't go all the way there.
Jeez! Do you make a habit of sneaking up on people? Everyone's already on edge down here with all the strange things that have been going on. The garage area is right through that door. Now stop bothering me. The equipment seems to be a...
In a Texas tornado match. I enjoyed this. I thought this was fun stuff. Moxley bled as usual. I'm honestly getting a little numb.
Yes, sir.
Tower, Dark Star on final.
We've got you, Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here.
He left you no choice.
True, but this is the last time. I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, but Kruger is gonna start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Welcome to Mars. All new arrivals need to check in at reception.
Welcome to Mars City, Union Aerospace's premier research facility. To expedite your processing, please proceed directly to reception.
I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a bioscan. This'll only take a second. Okay, let me get this started. You're gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer. All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry. On behalf of the UAC, welcome to Mars City. This facility serves...
Welcome to Mars. First time? You can just leave your bag there. I'll have it sent up your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it. I see here that Sergeant Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the signs.
Tonight, bro, I wouldn't mind Claudio versus Roosh for that Ring of Honor World Championship. Roosh is on a hot streak. I say let him go.
Mars City is a smoke-free facility. Please smoke only in designated areas. Thank you for your cooperation.
Claudio is popular enough.
Haven't seen you before. You must be with that new detachment coming to check.
I'm here because there seems to be some very serious problems.
Oh, really? Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking work that we're doing here?
No, but I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product. Don't worry, they'll get their product.
After how many accidents? Tell me, Dr. Petruga, why are so many workers spooked, complaining, requesting transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Petruga, Delta included. I won't have any difficulties doing that, will I?
Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait.
Let's go.
Dynamite. I thought this was fun stuff. Typical Texas tornado rules. Nothing too crazy here. Wheeler Unit.
Listen, buddy, you don't have clearance for this area.
Combat Club members, so they are still a faction. And they still have each other's backs, which is a good thing to see. Where Brian is, I guess he's out of the equation.
Excuse me, I don't think I've seen you before.
You must be a replacement for one of the guys we lost.
Something worrying about MJF or anything else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them apart because they're not together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw those suits arrive too. Weird.
As this was going on, Hangman was in the back.
Dr. Braddock, please report to Environment Management Office
Sergeant
4
Kelly
Alpha.
ASAP. He's in Command HQ.
And the Dark Order ran in to save Adam Page here from
I'm trying to reconfigure this little guy.
They were just selling this little angle here in the back because Kip Sabian was scheduled to go one-on-one with Adam Page later on.
Took your sweet time, Marine? Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. I hope you follow the sentry better than you've followed orders so far. Pick up some gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator.
What's going on with Samoa Joe?
Oh, and when you find him, just bring him back.
He can remember
Do not
until
hurt
he was
him.
8 years old.
Now move out.
His dad instilled all the athleticism and drive that he has. He says his dad wasn't in his life after he was 8 until he was a young adult. He said then they started to repair their father-son relationship. He said as soon as that happened, his dad told him he had stage 4 cancer and he didn't have much time left. So the next time he saw him, he was in hospice. And he did say that his father did make his first wrestling match and he was very proud of his son and the direction he wanted. He said he promised his dad he will do what he can to make everything right and do everything right and make it. He said that the last thing he ever said to him was that, and his father his hair out.
Don't you have a mission to do?
Since he watched his dad lose all of his hair and beard when he had cancer. He said Samoa Joe knew that because they shared stories, being a tag team for a little bit together. Joe cut his hair off, and Joe knew that. He looked into the camera and he got really angry and said, with all that Joe has accomplished, and everyone he has defeated in the past will not survive him. Bro, this is
Attention UAC personnel. Interested in earning more credits? Volunteer at Delta Labs today. See your service branch director for more details.
This should have been... I mean, they had months to tell this fucking simple, yet emotional, personal, relatable story, bro. They didn't do it. They wait till 2 weeks before the fucking pay-per-view, and the match was announced.
I can't help you here. Head to Marine Command. They can help you.
If that's all it took, why wasn't it done sooner? That was fantastic.
The UAC cares about the quality of life of its employees. Please take advantage of our quality medical care services.
We got it tonight. Just embarrassing. Something like that, such a vital part of the story.
Better move along.
Our interpretation of what happened with these two guys would have been so drastically different if we got this week ago. And we got this tonight. This was fantastic. I love this story.
Possible they just came up with it.
Maybe.
It's possible they just came up with it.
I don't know.
But this makes it more interesting. It still doesn't explain the complicated title.
No.
We haven't seen Darby, so I'm guessing he's taking a break, taking a leave. I mean, I'm gonna go on the limb and say he wasn't injured before his last match.
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Okay, grab your gear. Now you're ready for combat. Let me do a radio check.
Darby isn't hurt, and he needs time away. Why did we give him the belt?
MarsSec radio check. Excellent. Good
I'm
signal.
excited about this match. Now with this little storyline wrinkle.
Looks like you've been assigned a decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction and straight out. We'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it? Okay, you're all set. Oh yeah, keep in mind, civilians are working down here. Don't get excited with shooting.
Weeks ago, and I mean weeks ago, this should have been told. And like I said, better late than never. So they're gonna wrestle for the TNT title at the pay-per-view. Wardlow's gonna win the TNT title because it makes no sense to have Joe beat Wardlow again. I hope that Tony Khan knows what he's doing with the TNT title. I hope that this works out for Wardlow. I don't see
You're looking for the scientist, right? I'm not sure you want to find him. You see... never mind.
It's going to be a situation where he's right back to where he was before he lost the championship. Like,
Don't listen to
he hasn't
me.
even been on
Never
TV.
mind what I
He
say.
hasn't been in front of a live audience doing anything meaningful.
I shouldn't talk about
the
it.
same way we all felt about Wardlow.
It's really not my business.
It really is.
No one's gonna give him the amount of momentum.
Listen, Scotty, I've done this a million times.
No, it's no one. You pushing him as a babyface, how are you gonna get more heat from MJF? Anyway,
This guy's not keep any of these.
I mean, that was the iron was hot. And I don't know if you're gonna recapture it. But I mean, it doesn't mean don't try.
And the next time Wardlow gets that hot, bro, will be against MJF. The World Fight. That'll be the next time he gets out. What's this shenanigans?
You're that new guy headed for the old
And what
comm
happened
center,
with Joe?
right?
He just goes,
You better hustle
is he
up, pal.
banished to Ring of Honor
The
when he
passage
loses
doesn't go all the way
title?
there. You'll have a quick
I'm
walk
gonna say
outside.
but I want to
Center
say
your lock.
yeah. So that's what I'm expecting from Joe and Clark. I expect Joe to return. Veterans, prime right now.
Bro, this is the closest we've had to any type of storyline.
Marine, this is Sergeant Kelly. You need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
That long. Now, what are you going to do? What is TK going to do to change the trajectory of the TNT title when Wardlow wins the title at Revolution? Are we going to see storyline-driven championship title reign from Wardlow? I don't want him to go and do an open challenge because he's the big bad Wardlow. I want to see stories. I don't want to see the title defended and nothing matches every fucking week. He's better.
No,
better than
no,
that.
please.
Like, give me
You
something
must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... You don't know what I've seen. You can't possibly understand or
You got
comprehend.
someone like Mark Briscoe. He'd be perfect for
It's real.
You know? Give me
I
something.
know.
Mark Briscoe for John
I'm getting abnormal readings here.
This
is bad. We can't hold these levels. We're losing it!
Help us!
Off the top rope, and it was nothing more than excellent. So good. Renee Paquette. That looks great. Back in the ring. She asked how he's been. He said that he's been great. And
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup. I say again, fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
He says he has his eye on a opponent.
Squad leaders, give sit reps. Over.
Command HQ, this is Bravo Team. We've got 1 Marine down, 2 wounded.
Command HQ, this is Fire Team 4. We are pinned down in Alpha Lab. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. Main power systems down in sub-level. Backup and life support systems only. We've got lots of civilian casualties. It's a mess.
Command HQ, attempting to secure the area.
Time with him to get plans ready in motion for him and attack without a full effort.
ready to go.
Code red! We got a code red!
I don't know how the babyface Adam Cole's going to work out. I mean, he's incredible, so it's going to make it work regardless. Structural damage is set to 2. Send him out there, and people love him because he came back from what could have been a career-ending injury. I wouldn't change anything drastically about Adam Cole's presentation. He's done. He does cost. So I mean that's gonna be a long time. I mean I'm looking at a Roman Reigns like reign for MJF. We're not talking about if you want MJF to keep the title. I mean you should have lucky. He loses that fucking title for the rest of the year. But Jesse could be the babyface that does take that title off of MJF. That would be a tremendous program. What do you do with Adam Cole in the meantime? You get him some in-ring work. You get him some smaller moves to start off with. I say
Warning. Filtration
All
line in
units,
motion.
this is Command HQ. Report directly to Marine headquarters and await further orders.
That's my plan of attack with Baby.
Yeah, one thing I am, I guess, concerned about.
Brian Danielson's another opponent, Kenny Omega's another opponent, Malachi, and you name it. I mean, anybody that's in there with Adam Cole can be better. It's just what you do.
Someone said that maybe about this, I don't know, we didn't get to it yet, but the House of Black.
Yes. Yes, I did tipped off on that. I did see it. It was so quick that I did not see it live, but I did see something pop up when the Elite were talking to AR Fox and Top Flight. But yes, it is the House of Black. You see something.
I definitely saw it too. I didn't like stop in my live.
Help! Someone please!
Yeah.
Help!
I saw something happen.
Situation on left one.
MJF is out there, and MJF picture is fucking and he walks down the ramp and he has some girlfriend, a dude, kiss him on the cheek and he's that would have pissed me the fuck off. Further down where the timekeeper is at, takes the whole spear in their face, and it's just spread around ringside. It's fucking great.
He has to have head of security follow him around the fucking ringside because it's just fucking pissing off everybody as he goes by.
And the fucked up thing is, people
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We're under attack by an unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup. I say again, fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
disgusting pickle monsters. Turned his back on them before we had a chance to turn. They're back. He said at least be honest about me. Yep. So fans the chief and shut the fuck up. We do not acknowledge them. Spoke loudly. Only shut the fuck up, Chad. MJF said
Squad leaders, give sit reps. Over.
that couldn't be further from the truth. He asked if it's...
Command HQ, this is Bravo team. We've got 1 Marine down, 2 wounded.
Command HQ, this is Fire Team 4. We are pinned down in Alpha Land. Command HQ, this is Fire Team 2. Main power systems down in sub-level. Backup and life support systems only. We've got lots of civilian casualties. It's a mess.
Command HQ, attempting to secure the area.
Danielson has never been easy to accomplish. He said he knows that on March 5th, Danielson gave everything he's got for an hour and put him through the hardest battle. He's bound to be victorious. When he began saying his name and fans said along with him,
All units, this is Command HQ. Report directly to Marine Headquarters and await further orders.
Said MJF was seen at Christopher Daniels basically blowing his spot. Daniels said there was a time he would have happily taken this money and buried for it at the time. He was headed to an AEW launch 4 years ago. Without Ring of Honor, there might not be an AEW. And there certainly wouldn't be an MJF. He had locker rooms with Danielson all over the planet. It was always every match he had he didn't become world champion, he told MJF. He said Danielson knows what it takes to become world champion, and that's why he's republic. And that's why Max is exactly what MJF wishes he could be. He's the best wrestler in the world today. MJF is a fraud, and Danielson will out-wrestle and expose him. MJF then knocked the microphone out of his hand, shoved him. MJF got riled up. Tap out in the middle of the ring. Danielson ran out, and MJF bailed and ran. This was great stuff. I think I'm ready for the Iron Man match, bro. 60 minutes, classic running. All of this is basically AEW kind of the wheels turning here. We know how great MJF is. We know how great Ryan is. I really I knew he was going to get his ass kicked. Sure shit. So, this should be good, man. I see the story they're trying to tell. They're trying to tell the story of MJF. He's on the microphone. He's suggesting that in the ring. So put him with Iron Man. Okay. This is a good champion. Go out there and do it. I will. 60 minutes is a long time. Is everybody going to be invested in a 60-minute Iron Man match? I'm gonna have my fucking microscope out. I'm gonna dissect this thing, man. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, that's boring. All right, let's see what he does in 60 minutes. If he's boring to you in 60 minutes, and if he's a terrible pro wrestler